So in the previous video we saw how to change our formatting with dates. Let's take a look at how we can change numbers into currency. And it's really quick and easy, just like dates were. So I'm going to highlight cell F4. Then I'm going to come back up here to the number group again, and you can see right now it's formatted as general, meaning no specific format. And once again I can see the preview of these different shortcut options. Now accounting and currency don't really look too different, but I'll show you the quick difference. If I click on currency, you can see that the dollar sign is right up close to the numbers, and I've got the comma and a decimal to decimal places. If I come back up here and change it to accounting instead, it just simply spaces it a little bit differently, gives it kind of a different look and feel. So you can toggle between those as much as you want. I'm going to use currency for this one, and I'll change this one to accounting just so you can see the difference between the two. If I come down here to cell F6, you can also change to currency without going through the drop-down menu up here, and we can do that just by coming up here and clicking on the dollar sign, and that'll quickly assign the accounting format. We can also come up and change the number of decimal places that shows for us. So if I wanted to show just one decimal place, I just use these increase and decrease decimal buttons. If I wanted to show 3, I just continue to click it and it shows me additional decimal places. Now one key thing with that is, if I come down here, I'll show you that if I enter in 0.375, click enter, I've got that decimal place. Now if I decrease, I'm going to come up here and decrease the number of decimal places. Now it's showing 0.38. So here's another good example of why we have to be careful about what we're looking at in Excel. Because sometimes what's showing in my cell is not what's actually the value in that cell. So 0.38 is what's showing. What's actually in the cell is 0.375. So it's rounding for me. That'll become important later when we start working with functions and formulas. So just keep that in mind. And in the next video, we'll jump over here to column G and talk about how to format using percentages.